10-year-old girl didn't survive this giant water slide. This is what happened to her. To make your day just a little bit brighter, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by these heartwarming stories every day. Comment "I subscribed" and we'll feature some of you in our next video. Many things excite children: birthday parties, going to the movies, getting a dog, pranking people, visiting amusement parks, etc. The latter option is one that brings indescribable joy to a child. Amusement parks are equipped with lots of exciting things. First, there are the food and snack options, which are incredibly delicious that you just want more. And then there are the rides. We've got flat rides, vertical rides, gravity rides, all things ensured to put your heart in overdrive, which could be as a result of fun, joy, or extreme terror. It's no wonder why some people faint during these amusement park rides. This is majorly the reason why people visit amusement parks, for its never-ending fun and its very wild entertainment. Because of the danger of some of the activities that people partake in at amusement parks, the park is regulated closely, and there are many safety checks put in place to prevent any accident. But there are just some things you can't prepare for. Just because there's a very small chance that something could go wrong doesn't mean it's always smooth sailing. The Eisenbeis family certainly weren't prepared for what happened to their 10-year-old daughter, London, who'd been waiting for what seemed like an eternity to reach the height requirement for one of the water slides at Zender's Splash Village in Frankenmuth, Michigan. As a child, nothing's worse than seeing a ride you desperately want to go on, only to be told that you can't go on it due to not being the appropriate height. The only thing that's able to remedy a situation like that is time. It takes time to grow taller. If only Tina and Gina Eisenbeis had known that taking their daughter to fulfill one of her wishes would end in tragedy, they wouldn't even have considered the thought. But no one can tell the future. So they went. The water slide London was interested in was one of the park's tallest, a 273-foot slide. London was so excited about going on the ride that before she did, she recorded herself on video talking about how excited she was about finally reaching the height requirement for the ride. This probably made her even more excited to finally be able to go down the slide she's been waiting such a long time to ride. Before London went down the slide, she gave her dad a thumbs up and smiled so widely it could make your heart melt. And then she went down the tube. The ride only lasted 7 seconds. But within that 7 seconds, what London's parents were unaware of was that their daughter was suffering from a long QT syndrome, an inherited heart rhythm disorder that can cause fast, chaotic heartbeats, palpitations, fainting, drowning, or even sudden passing away. Funny thing is, this condition can be treated with medication and can even be corrected with a surgery that requires a device to be implanted to help manage it. But unfortunately, most people with this condition are unaware that they have it and only find out when it's almost too late, as was the case of London Eisenbeis. So when London came out the other end of the tube, she was experiencing cardiac arrest, caused by all the excitement from the water slide. The excitement threw the girl's heart into abnormal rhythm. She was immediately rushed to the hospital, and it was there that they found out why she went into cardiac arrest. All of this due to her having long QT syndrome and being unaware that anything was wrong. The doctors explained to the parents that it was the excitement, anticipation, and adrenaline that caused London's heart to go into a frenzy. It was just too much for her fragile heart to handle. It pains us to say this, but even though London was quickly airlifted to the University of Michigan's Children's Hospital, London passed away 9 days later due to the severe brain damage from a lack of oxygen. Shocked and heartbroken, her parents started to spread awareness for the condition and also advocating for better safety measures and training for park employees, even starting a nonprofit in her name, the London Strong Foundation, where they offer CPR training courses. It's also the Eisenbeis family belief that the defibrillators should be made available at park sites and workers trained to use them as well. Currently, they're focused on getting over the loss of their child and trying their best to prevent what happened to their child to happen to other people, children, or even adults.